I'm more about him and San Fambra channel user. I'm Renaissance so say me no dinkomo on this wonderful platform. Yen intentem na yetimi asori free so na echese bibia no enso atimi ayefefefe. Na abranti efe no Benjamin Asare. Yehwe Benjamin Asare ayehu no or goalkeeper the ma Accra House of Folk. He's the Blasters #1. Na call up bia koso you see South Africa for they say omoko akobo AFCON 2025 na omo pe team bia ombe team ni omabo na omamo that AFCON flavor no ma hweso omo team ni gina here but because Ghana yan qualify for AFCON inti yen team mfa yen team ne nkonkobo to say ye collapse afrefre Kudus Mohammed mo ne afre semen yomo Thomas T. Patemo enya de befa because yan qualify and that friendly game meaningless at the ma omo clubs into omo nya de on bija mo maba so the local players in ekwa akobo na ye call up okrum ha and call up no abrantie friend no Benjamin Asare enka ho Lawrence Osei of Heart of Lions and afi goalkeeper your friend no Felix Che of Mediama I'm gonna run team you know I 2 years from as the local goalkeepers they do akobo against South Africa national team no na one for busa questions say your krom ha Blasters #1 is na kind at the ma Accra House of Folk. He's a local based player so then tina your friend Black Galas players na you decided say you mfra branch your friend Benjamin Asare no and a coach Kasim Mengel say Ojidi is a branch here any opportunity to prove himself because the one year our Blasters no what say or you tried and tested on here so be prove be their true be so they need to give opportunities to other people for them to also let Ghanaians and the coaches or more handle and Blasters no say or once you capable or once you goalkeepers that if given the opportunity or more and so be my BB that am my friend Ghana and nunti and a one fra branch your friend Benjamin Asare and it's one of the reasons matter from a Ghanaian culture mania J na mama who say Kasim Mokanse Mengel is a coach that me personally I have so much respect for because teams are coaching in ano utimi who say this is a team coached by Kasim Mengel regardless players are the mano do be any biano he is going to deliver so that is some sort of a explanation that a Togan and Ibia team because if Benjamin Asare Blasters #1 you don't need to even give him the opportunity to come and play for the local Blasters because we had tried and tested. We are proven at home. Say even abrofuna ba with me benchi omo atizigi o benchi atizigi o benchi Jojo Walcott mo benchi anamu na. So what say he is a good goalkeeper and we hear introduction bia and I think say something that material from a Ghanaian coach maniaje sometimes some of the explanations are in coaches nedemayeno otia na buofu but for this one I support coach Okanse Mengel and the explanation very okay and I hope Lawrence Osei and Felix Che these are two quality goalkeepers are omo ye local scene and omo beko akwakoye adwuma na said yes omusi no na bibiano enso atimi ayekama some of the goalkeepers who I felt sen comes bit manya call up because Emmanuel Kobe of Bebiani Gold Stars one solid goalkeeper. Nanka me expect so also will be part of the team because Australian local goalkeepers I'm telling you for a fact, your quality goalkeepers your quality goalkeepers you know that is how and sumus and same city me de air to him na uram coach Karim Zito Akachia or head coach Edema Asante Kotoko na game Asante Kotoko ne Future Stars boy in the MTN FA Cup. Asante Kotoko won the game by 2-1. In fact, Future Stars ne share first goal. And through Hubert Jau and I fair branch of an epitome Duakwa. Asante Kotoko better take cano. A share team of a Future Stars. Now, one player that no ye instrumental to a Future Stars game and no mobile a branch of an Salim Bafada. And Sag Branton is a guy that na coach Karim to any dinechi pass and Kubinyano. Now we see a kind of mass and but according to report, Adriana Fona active fast. And the man one Teresa a branch of a father will definitely play for Team of Adriana Football Club in the second round. No, he will play for them, and they are making some sort of serious signings via. They want to have a strong squad that will make them they are competing in the Ghana Premier League, no matter competing well. So they are doing all possible means they will get players on board. Now, I'm not now confirm come about say performance by father done on Finfi Wedi. And the way he was able to pocket a branch of Lord Hilaria Dabo as the defensive midfielder. That the man Santo Kotoko. Ama coach Karim Duto Ahun said that be next week on the 16th of December 2025, the Ghana Premier League second transfer window ni bia. It was a oko market in so na oko pay a defensive midfielder obetimaba ababe ejumano. Some of us ya kan wasama say one of Kotoko's issue midfielders, because let me say Lord Hilaria Dabo performance we expect him to give Asante Kotoko. No, we've not been seeing it. Said some of us ye perceive yes what they be my yes, we've not been seeing it. Tenedu, he's not been giving us that sort of performance. I said this on this my same platform the other times. One of the most important games in Kotoko's season was against WAC away. But that game, Lord Hilaria Dabo was not fit enough. I mean, fit enough not in terms of him being fit to play the game, but in terms of tactics and the kind of responsibilities the players who minutes who are parking when no one yet fit enough to be part of it. So the Samba will never be midfield. So that is to tell you, say, a branch in a defensive midfield no about no issues. Because in such a game, if you are probably capable of first Samba account, but for somebody to come and play and you be on the bench, it brings a lot of issues to the table. So when you can't say you have issues with your defensive method, the team manu justice blame no more Agadas more no. We've not seen someone doing it currently in the Kotoko team, and that my coach currently to GDA said that be so a defensive midfielder in the team again for him to come and play for team of Kumasi and Kotoko, because he believes say unya bisa mani be jina hwa yade e beboa na need that branch of a bar father. So yes, Salem bar father, but the eka kone that branch he's a gunner in the sense that Adriana for na tabrino omde ne kone no ana branch of no Richard Boadu Agadas ne ho asaba nkomonim na ne ho na aba nkomonim na yedi ne nkomo no say abrantia no madika catch say de ema deal no enso eche say besi say abrantia ne say besi akayo na Asante Kotoko no duration of the contract. Let me say the number of months Richard Boadu Agadas peno Asante Kotoko company for no enye okay with it, because they believe say such contract no enya ade beboa, because it seems to say me ba be perform be their call some sort of a decision and I be Richard Boadu Agadas wants to do with Asante Kotoko. Maka na mesa kabiem, I'm not against the signing of Richard Boadu Agadas. No, I'm not against it. The American say he was close to signing for Asante Kotoko before we ended the first transfer window. No? And the TN say he was injured. So if now or you're fit or need the club any say Ali Tripoli as then or no money any contract you go nas or you free or you're fit no baby see a kind of man Asante Kotoko. I mean I'm for it. He's that sort of a midfielder that you need in your team, because the kind of a protection and a shield that would defenders and how he's able to carry the team, no, I like it so much. But is he fit enough to give us that sort of game that in himself as the man? If I fit enough, many problem with Kotoko signing him. But if he is not fit, now he will need time to settle. That is where my problem no, because Asante Kotoko company for I a mistake biama. Sadiano, they don't need to repeat that mistake. The mistake of bringing in 6 as a 7 players in the January transfer window 2025 players nini na call ye man akam yensa pass there no. I don't want them to repeat that mistake again. If Agadas won't be fit, not on your fit enough, no beba, never be a question Santias and one dinibi, maybe we season no bequa, we don't support it. And someone yet say Agadas a 6 months contract as a yipeno. I don't think it's something that we need to entertain. That is the gospel truth. That is not what we need to entertain, because if you entertain such request from a player, you are proving to others they can also do same. Because 6 months, that means from the second round, no, a copy say the season a way. That will be the duration of a branch of Agadas, the contract, no. That will be the duration. What if Kotoko qualify for Africa, the Champions League, the Confederations Cup, and they are planning to go again? At that time, Agadas will be out of contract. And if Obebono or Boni year, he will get the bigger say, he will get the negotiation skill now. Bet me the Jessica ye and their few teams war. So that 6 months thing that made it, and I hope say no correct. Let me put it that way. I hope say no correct, but say no correct, and Paninfo shouldn't agree to that sort of deal. A 1 year or 1.5. Because half no will be from now to the end of the season, and the one will be the 2025-2026 season, and a 2026-2027 season, because the able year 2025-2026. And so sign 1.5 probably there and as ABA. No, a 2026-2027 season. If Obebono or Boni na ye turn, you get something from it. But to come and play, rediscover a form and go for free there, I don't support it. And I said, I'm not sure, say, the lava Agadas, whatever Santo Kotoko will want to do something of that sort. ABA is just rumors, now babonting, ABA and Yano. So I just want to give him the benefit of the doubt. But so what in Semnim na Oko deep Coach Karim Dito Parbranch FN Agadas. Coach Karim Dito or Parbranch FN Agadas. No, I need that. Salem Bafada so Adriana Fuafano. Yes, no need that so. Adriana Fuafano. Eche Dogley of our team a friend a year Heart of Lions. And Yadu Mbijan because Heart of Lions for no. They want to win the league or they want to win the FA Cup and go to Africa. So omunye business this time of the season. In Toronto de no ebe thing sasa no go to beti my head enyano. Say du sana ni team Adriana person man contract extension Toronto de no off. So what did they make ya say? Inti de be de Agadas na bia no hoda ho a open defensive midfielder obetime nya no. Nye sa dia just yesan call back of a blade. Say blade abagana. Is any yesan call back near kofa blade. Near sa de neba. Because the team no say the normal city on film there. We need someone that can give us that sort of protection that we need for our back four. If not that, yeah, so betime ayeshe. Agadas betime ajuman if you are fit. No, I just to so be sign contract you move do and Santo Kotoko. We should agree to the normal na yen sign because you give us good performance if or your fater. So I think say and Panifo know what to do. They know what to do. They know what to do. And I know they will do a good job. Na Bibiano and so etimi IFFF and so etimi ho. Because said the normal city any there. Yemfifi say nya bia mfa mba mbehye ho a there the issues beba. Now you who say Hubert Joe number 10 no krojen bibia ni ho. So we will see to other matters. Na Bibiano and so etimi IFFF. Kindly subscribe to the channel. But notification bell no so say be update ni ba da bia down so be kan no watimi hu say the 7 and 2 ko Benjamin Akua Jamfini midin obeti my friend Ricardo Vaz. Me am den 7 bra so the bia da but the brown we get the last update of the day. Na me pa e beto aso na the yakani na no enso etimi amamo e be share biem makrao.